Making your powdered pepper at home is extremely the best. It is not adulterated. You know what is inside and you are good to go. If you are new, thanks for joining, and to my old golden members, I love you. So first of all, I put my water on fire. I am using green onions, spring onions, and red peppers. So I'm going to use this quantity of green onions. I intentionally selected the bigger ones and the darker green ones. The lighter ones, I just added it to see the difference, but I took most of the darker ones. I'll add green bell peppers and spring onions, and all these are to flavor the pepper. So for a longer shelf life of my powdered pepper, and also to have a little bit of color in my powdered pepper, I boil the peppers before drying. You can equally use the drained water to prepare your soup because there's a lot of nutrients inside, or you can discard it. I discarded mine because I wasn't ready to use it. So I cover and allow it to boil. After some few minutes, it has boiled thoroughly. The colors have totally drained out, and this is the dull green color here. So in this clip, I'm basically sun drying my peppers so that they can dry in a crispy form for pounding. It took about 3 days for it to dry fully. For my red peppers, I bought them dried in the market. So after 3 days, this is how my green peppers look like. And the reason why I have this dark brown color is because I parboiled the peppers. If I had dried it without parboiling, it would have been plain white and you wouldn't even get a dark brown color in the peppers. So that is basically how they also treat the red peppers. They parboil it and dry it and sell in the market. So first of all, I'm going to use this mortar to pound my peppers. I can use my crusher for this method, but I prefer to pound, or I can equally send it to the commercial grinder for them to process it in a flour form. That's basically what I'm doing. I'm pounding. You need to allow the peppers to dry well so that you can easily pound it, and if the peppers are fully dry, it just crushes so quickly and then transforms into a powder form. But the negative side of this is immediately you pound it for a few minutes, you have to sift and then go back to start pounding the chaff. If you avoid that process, the peppers will just be coming out and falling on the floor because you are trying to crush something hard while there's a powdered substance underneath. So at this point, I have been able to gradually crush these peppers and I am sifting it so that I can continue to pound. So I do this for about 2 times and then add my red peppers to the chaff of the green peppers. Then I continue to do that same thing for the red peppers. And for those of you wondering, this is called the mortar and the pestle. In African home, that is basically what we use to grind or pound our palm nut, our dried ingredients, our wet ingredients, and it's really durable, and that was what we were using when blender wasn't in existence. And if you see me stopping gradually, yes, when I'm pounding something, I can't do it continuous. I don't know why. I easily lose my breath and I have to trap in air and then regain energy to continue. So I was just stopping and starting. So after a while, I pour it in the strainer. As you can see on the screen, the skin of the pepper has been smoothing and it's just left with the seed. So this is the quantity I had. I'm going to pour the seed back into the mortar and keep pounding till it becomes smooth. It looks very smooth. I think I did a good job here. I go ahead to stir it so that the spring onion and the green peppers and the bell peppers can incorporate well in the red pepper so that the flavor for the powdered pepper will rise to its highest peak. When you put a little in your stew, it's going to taste well. Subscribe for more videos like this. Remember to trust in the Lord with all your heart. Depend not on your own understanding, for he will show you which path to take. I love you, and until next time, stay blessed.